Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Property Roundtable with myself, Harvey and Rama, bringing value to your journey of buying and selling a landed property in Singapore. Welcome back and thanks for supporting us. And of course, we typically will do a full year review.
Yep.
Correct, Rama? So in our full year review, right, we would usually talk about like price movements and where the total volume transacted landed, and of course, what are our predictions for the next year. But this time around, we'll do things a bit different. We're going to focus a bit more on this episode on just where are the top districts that are being transacted in Singapore.
Absolutely. We are almost at the end of the year already, just a couple of more days left.
Actually, the reason why we're doing this is because a lot of our clients, typically in our consultation with them, they ask for financial like calculations and stuff, which we do for them. But nowadays, the conversation becomes deeper. Actually, where should we go looking? Where should we go looking for a property, right? So Rama, a lot of people ask us this question. So can I ask you, which district is your preferred?
Correct. When people ask
but
you
must
this...
give budget lah. Let's say you have 5 million or then the next one is 10 million. 5 million, you choose where?
5 million, choose where?
Yeah.
5 million now, choose where, bro? Choose Seletar lor.
Seletar. Is there a reason why you choose like this? Okay, Seletar is District 28.
Yes.
Why do you like this district?
I like this district because I have a lot of friends living there.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, if I buy a landed property there, so it'll be very easy for me because I can meet up with my friends. Then I don't need to go and
borrow soya sauce, bro.
Exactly, bro. Then I don't need to go and party in the weekend all. At least I just can go to my friend's house.
When you travel, you ask your friend, come and open the door, check for you.
That's why, exactly, bro. It's easier, right, that way when you have friends nearby your district. So again, biased answer because of friends neighborhood
I see.
Kampung spirit, bro.
Yeah. What about if you have 10 million?
10 million. Well, that's a very heavy budget.
Within 10 million. Within 10 million.
Within 10. Then choose nice address, lor. My address looks nice when I have a mail coming into the house.
Okay.
Like Goodman. But I don't know, Goodman now can 10 million. Confirm cannot already. So most likely in the east.
Okay. Yeah. So in the east will be somewhere like District 15
15
East Coast, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
How about you, bro?
If I have a 5 million budget, right? I would definitely be scouting for something in a place that where all the rising wealth or like younger families would want to live.
Why is that so?
Because how I buy is how I sell. I'm very concerned with my exit.
So you're always having the exit in mind as you enter.
It may or may not have to be checked in the box or within one click of the school, because I realized a lot of the clients that we work with these days, right? They actually, it's not like their first kid. They actually got the school kind of planned out, because in the earlier season of their life, right, they already started planning for all this school because all their friends already started planning. So they got the first kid in. So now they want to make logistics easy. So they try to move within the school, within 1 to 2 click but it doesn't have to be within 1 click. Yep. So because of school-wise, right, then it depends on alumni. So for 5 million, I probably would choose, for me, my alumni is in District 15. So District 15 is popular and also got schools. I will try to find something in District 15.
Okay.
If I have a 10 million, up to a $10 million budget, right, my go-to will be in District 16 actually.
16. So you're not going any far off
Yeah. Why District 16 is because I feel that when the numbers become bigger, right, it may not be the first landed property the person buys. It could be their next bound.
Yep.
And if we know that District 16 is like where the Upper East Coast Bayshore area is, and looking at the whole, with the improvement that is being drawn out for like Long Island and all that, right? And all the new things that's coming up around there, I think District 16 has a very good potential for someone who wants to live there for beyond 10 years.
I see the difference between your answer and mine.
Mine is always like, I earn money.
It's not just about earn money, bro. I think I answered this question based on a value of a particular property, or even a value of a particular district.
Yes.
Which is what today's topic about, districts, right?
Yes.
So I see it as, okay, if I only have 5 million, then I go this district. No? If I got 10 million, I go this district. I think that my answer was more so based on this thing.
Correct.
But what I see in yours is,
if
you have 5 million, I'll go for D15.
Yeah.
If I have 6 million, I go bigger.
Yeah, correct.
But it's not the district.
Correct.
I actually go to district because I can get bigger.
Yes, I can get
Yeah,
bigger.
so I see-
correct.
I
I
see-
forgot to say.
Yeah, so I see your answer is that, yeah.
Because value ma. Because if I want to spend more, and I'm staying in there for longer, there's a higher chance that I'm only gunning for my capital appreciation.
Yep.
Which to a lot of financial savvy people, they may feel that, hey, Harvey, I don't need such a big place. I can put my money elsewhere to invest.
Yep.
But for me, I'm a bit risk adverse. So I prefer to put my money in property.
Yep.
So I go for something bigger there.
But yeah, like what you said, the people that we face today, everyone, nowadays, the question is different. It's no more about a home anymore. It's like, okay, I have, let's talk about the exit plan.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how they start.
100%.
With the exit in mind.
Bro,
Yeah.
100%. because it's getting harder and harder to sort of like pick and choose
Yep.
in, let's say, the condo market, because they got so many new products. Everybody gets a bit confused. But I think in the landed market, it's even worse, right? Because people don't know where everybody's like arrow is heading.
Yep.
Yeah, they always assume that the person who buys there is buying it because they need to be within one click to the school and stuff like that. But it's not like that anymore. I think it's a lot more financial savvy. And we don't just sell properties, right? We represent buyers, and buyers need guidance where we give them our opinion, and obviously through our own portfolio, we share with them what we do.
Yep.
So in a quick rundown, let's start today with who are the top 10 in 2025 in Singapore landed districts.
We did an episode last year towards the end on what were the top 10 for 2024. So how different are they in 2025 in terms of their position change?
Yes.
In terms of the volume in each district.
Yes.
So these are some of the things that we're going to talk about.
Yes.
And in summary, there's a new kid on the block, okay, who has entered the top 10. We're going to talk about that district as well.
Okay, for all the fans of your own district, right? Yeah, maybe just for your own, for feel good factor lah. Okay, just so you know lah. So every time I say this, everybody will say, of course lah. The first is definitely undisputed. Okay, we start with the 10 lah. 10.
Okay, hey, don't want lah, bro. Then that's the
Okay.
that's
Start
the
with the
new
first.
kid on the block.
Okay, this year we start with champion first. Okay,
Yeah.
champion D19, District 19, Serangoon, Hougang, yada.
Yep.
Your number one at 350 units approx.
Yep.
This one not last final scorecard, but
Yep.
good enough already lah.
But anyway, it has already beaten it hasn't beaten the last year, but just very near.
It will
very near,
lah, but it will still be number one lah.
Yeah.
Because the number two is District 15, which is your East Coast, but there's quite a massive difference, because at D19 there's about 350, at D15 is about 240 thereabouts. But third, again, in the last 2 years, it's shown its strength. It's District 28, where it's your like Seletar area.
Absolutely.
They have done well again.
Yeah,
obviously, it's we mentioned before, it's kind of a little bit like a spillover effect. Or we will spill a bit far lah.
The Bukit Sembuang land, that one also did 28, right? Yeah, then there's a lot more in the pipeline that's going to come lah.
Correct.
Okay, and then that particular land belongs to them, so they can decide to build whenever they want one.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So there's always a rejuvenation when it comes to like for example, the Luxus Hill series or whatever, right? There will always be rejuvenation. So as and when there's a new introduction to the market, right? People are looking for fast plug to get into a brand new landed. They will probably go in that direction.
But I also have another question. You know, we always talk about transformation stories.
Yes.
That means there is a lot of transformation that's happening in that particular district or that particular area. Okay. Do you think, now that we're in District 28, right? In the last couple of years, there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of stories surrounding D28 because
close
of
to D28 lah.
because of that group of Lentor, new things that's coming up there. Do you think there's a lot of talk because of this?
I guess Seletar offers a different kind of lifestyle, but if you look at the transformation story, it's over at D26 where there's Lentor, right? I think it brings a lot more eyeball to that area. And I think Seletar is kind of in a very tactical position, right? Because it's kind of like you get quite easy to District 19 if you follow Yio Chu Kang Road, right? And then towards the left, you have all your, you have a lot of amenities. You got your reservoirs, and then you got a different side of the island, a different set of schools to tap on. So I think District 28 has become, and most importantly, I think a lot of people like that because I think the price is quite okay, and I think that there's a lot to offer. There are like bungalows, terraces,
Exactly.
like it's a huge
And
enclave lah.
in the words of one of the clients or someone that I spoke to, wow, I actually not so, I'm not so worried about getting my friends to come and have a party and then worried about their parking because the roads are wide.
But last time I want to buy D20. My wife don't want. She say, too far.
Too far?
From her work, she works CBD, bro.
Yep. But,
so,
yeah.
I mean, maybe for people like us, good lah. Because we go out, the timing is we self-decide.
As long as you're driving, lah, bro, it's okay on.
Okay, so for number 4,
yep.
My heart goes to District 16 with 175 transactions.
Absolutely, bro. There's a lot of landed properties there as well in the Bedok, Upper East Coast,
yes.
Eastwood Q
yes.
Drive and all, right?
I think District 16 will continue to be very, 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 very popular. In fact, later we'll share a bit of nugget compared to last year. But as of now, they are fourth.
But there's also another reason why it is still maintaining at the 4th position, because you have to agree that there are a lot more leasehold landed properties there which are within the reach of people.
Correct.
So a lot more leasehold are also being transacted. So they added these numbers to the the whole thing. Yeah.
For sure. I guess pocket-wise, there's a lot of there's opportunities in terms of leasehold, and recently we do see a bit more of a step up to leasehold landeds around the island, right? So I think yes, Rama is actually quite right about that, because the leasehold landed offers entry-level product as well as a lot of house, right? 3 stories and rooms are big. In fact, when we saw one Eastwood house, the land is beautiful, the house is super huge. And it was a very good and tactical purchase by the buyer as well. So congrats to the seller as well, who bought early and made a very good profit, and has now handed the house to another owner that might live in it for another 10-15 years. So number 5 is Prime Time, District 10. 167.
Yes.
Okay, very healthy.
Yeah, I'm always amazed by District 10.
Yeah, very healthy one. District 10 got school, everybody will go one. That one no brainer, no need to talk about it.
Yep.
This number 6 is District 20, Thomson.
That's right, bro. Thomson.
Always there.
Thomson, Bishan, Ang Mo Kio as well.
Yeah,
which is near
Thomson, Bishan.
There's some good school there as well. Nicholas is CHIJ.
Raffles. Then
right. Oh yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
So actually, District 20 has always been an offering, right, for a very good reason, because District 20 has like big plots. There's like you go into your Thomson Hill, you go into your Sembawang Hills, but you also look at places like Thomson Garden Estate, where it's like your little land below 1,000 square feet, that kind. So like it's a market for everyone, and particularly after the up and running of the Thomson East Coast Line has now mitigated the traffic. It was at one time the traffic was damn chaotic. But now I think it's better, and quite a lot of youngsters kind of like District 20 lah.
That's right.
Yeah. Now,
so what's on number 7, bro? Number 7.
Number 7 is, lo and behold, McPherson, like D13 lah.
D13.
McPherson.
You know, until now we still haven't compared it with last year yet. But the important thing is, last year and this year, up till now, top 7. No change.
Yeah, no change.
No change in terms of position.
No change. But District 13 again has a little bit of attribute like District 20 actually. Because District 13, if you go a bit further, you'll go into the Prado Heights estate. And they have some big offerings there. Right? Your semi-Ds, your bungalows. But if you go towards McPherson Garden Estate, then you will find your little below 1,000 square feet kind of house. So District 20 and District 13 back to back 6 and 7 I would say very popular to the new upgraders into the landed segment.
You see, D13, you need balls of steel. Okay, if you're buying into McPherson, I got to say this, bro. Because after so many years, I mean, transacting a few properties there, the location is amazing. It's amazing.
It is.
But somehow or rather, the estate, cannot.
I think,
and also nearby, besides the parking, just the nearby is just industrial estate. The kind of people going away from there.
I have a different perspective to District 13. I believe that for the McPherson Garden Estate area, right, if you buy around there, right, it's actually quite tactical for people who work in the city. So they definitely can see some good points out of this. And of course, it needs to be gentrified more. I think there's so much more gentrification to happen. Like even Hausan, for example, it's like some single stories, some smaller, some older ones. I think, and as the new people buy, they do up the house, and there's more. These are areas that need more gentrification.
Opportunity lah.
Yeah lah.
You know, so you go in lah, say balls of steel man.
Yeah.
You go in there, you wait lah. The exit, you wait first.
Yes.
Okay? You must wait long. Yeah.
Now, the number 8 position is also prime. It's actually Novena D11.
Yep.
And 87 transactions. Okay, nothing to shout about.
Yep.
Number 9 is District 21. Beauty World.
Yep. Which is also part 83. Of the GCB, you know.
And finally, the only one that is different from last year at number 10.
Last year, number 10 was District 17, which was Loyang and Changi.
Yes.
I'm surprised they didn't make it this year because there's also a lot of leasehold properties there, bro.
Because the price go up a lot already. The price go up a lot already, bro.
Yeah.
The Loyang Villa price go up a lot already.
But I still is within the... I'm just shocked that they didn't make it.
No, because the Golden Triangle, bro. The location, time, location, price, and whatever lah. So if you can't suit my budget, I suit my budget, then I want a bigger house. If I can have a bigger house and a location, then I can compromise on smaller land. So at a time, the budget centric would go for there. But now I think in a sense that if they had to trade off so much in terms of location, then at this price, maybe they will continue to search further lah.
That's right. So who's the new kid on the block this year at number 10, bro?
Number 10.
Yes.
Another sister district of a sister of
But
D15.
before we say who that district is, I would like to say that the volume transacted for 2025 for this particular district, the new kid, is actually higher than the number 8 position of last year.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct. So it's actually District 14 lah.
Yep.
Yeah, so District 14 is your Kembangan, your...
Geylang, Eunos, this area lah.
This area lah. Now, slowly but surely, there's a lot more offerings coming out from this district as well. Because as mentioned that if you look at one part of District 14, right, they are actually quite near to the expressway. They are quite near to D15 actually. One Still Road down, you get to District 15. I think the same attributes we mentioned close to 2 years ago. We talked about sister districts. We talk about District 15, the waterfall effect to 14 and 16, which also proves in the end, right, that East remains popular. And when people get pushed out of the high prices in 15, for example, they will start accumulating or start searching around the fringe. And I think this phenomena is not going to change. But at the same time, we believe that every time we do this shoot out, right, people will sure say, it's a given ma.
Yep.
One district got more house means got more transaction. It is correct. But it's still important for us to point out this because you need to know whether people still find it popular.
Yes.
So we have found 3 observations out of all these numbers because no need to talk about just absolute numbers, but let us give you 3 observations. For the third place district 28, although both were third place in each year, and as we know, last year's volume and this year's volume is probably this year is going to edge last year a little bit, not by a lot, right? But in this District 28, right, there was a 20% increase in transaction numbers.
Wow.
That means there were 222 transactions in 2024. But now sorry, can I just rewind a bit?
You split it.
Yeah.
Cut.
We go back to the 3 observations. From there, we continue. We have 3 observations we would like to share with our viewers. That actually for District 28, right, although it still holds the number for third position, the transaction volume has actually gone down by about 20%. So therefore, maybe as the price points start to move upwards a little bit, that maybe there's more hurdle of getting into District 28. So in that sense, we do know that price points are moving in District 28. Right, that's one. Another observation, right, it's for actually prime, D10.
Yes.
Last year, it was 136 transactions. This year is 167. So there's been an increase of around 19% of transactions compared to last year.
That's right.
So therefore, it shows that there as price points escalate, people are maybe willing to trade off size, land size, or maybe typology to get into a more prime area. Because at the end of the day, they say, okay lah, there's only, I really want the best. And as prices of prime start to escalate, you look at Sky, Holland, you look at the Holland area, obviously the target price for this area in no time will be 3,000 plus.
Yep.
Maybe a lot of people decided to take a more active and aggressive approach and to acquire something in, in prime first, in case the prices go up.
Although this is just the top 10 districts, right? At the end of the day, in 2025, in terms of total volume, right, we have still outbeaten 2024.
Yeah, for sure. So, one last observation is, of course, District 14 moving up into this position, right? It's also interesting because it does show that at the end of the day, when prices escalate, right, people are more willing to go a bit more, and maybe District 17, sad to say, it may not be the most ideal location. So when people trade price for location, right, then at some point there must be some like tenure, then they weigh out the price, they weigh out the house, they say, okay lah, maybe that is not as ideal. But if you ask me, what as a table we think, right, these numbers are not important. I think what's more important is if you haven't done your search, if you haven't started, if you haven't thought about whether to sell to upgrade, right, I think it's good that we have a conversation.
Absolutely.
So Rama, if someone were to just say, hey, if I were to look at these numbers, right, then if you want me to make a decision, right, what do you think is going to the next year or the following year? Which do you think are the more districts that may have more potential?
The potential, okay, the question they're asking me right now, right, as you can see in the last couple of years, the top 10, the districts have not changed much. Okay, there must be a reason. Okay, one of the obvious reasons that we've mentioned is the number of units available in a particular district. So that is also dependent on the number of transactions that happen. So naturally that would be District 19 and is always number one. But apart from that, I think what people are looking for today is also schools. So if there are schools that are popular, okay, and the parents who are willing to pay that money, you know, in order to get near to these schools, I think these districts would also do well in future, because I see a lot more of these buyers. They are buying because they want to know, okay, what is my exit strategy, right?
Yes.
And one of the strong points that they are looking for is a school.
Yes.
Yeah, because something that they can compromise with is near to the train station. That one, I mean, of course, a landed estate is a landed estate, like could be very huge. So I don't need, most probably I'm driving. Okay, then they have Grab and everything. So transportation becomes secondary, but at least they need that school, because that's something that you cannot change. So I think districts with good schools, of course, schools are not going to keep changing. Okay, so if you ask me offhand, I can't think of, but generally my answer would be any of these districts that's or rather landed property near schools. So
your point is attributes are the most important, not rather than district.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So,
that's right.
Well,
these things will change over the years.
Correct.
Yep.
So I realized after like thinking back on all the clients we served so far, right, how many of them really put school as a number one criteria to the point that they will not drop it. They will not buy unless it's within that one click, right? Actually, it's really just a handful. I think a lot of our clients at the table, right, are very focused on potential value, like upside.
No, the reason why I said that, because if you notice, right, let's take an example for this. The Masik Primary School. Okay. If you take the Masik Primary School, if you craft out 1 kilometer, right, not all the landed property in that district will be within 1 kilometer.
Of course.
So those within the 1 kilometer, right, somehow rather keeping the exit point in mind, right, my price I can ask higher lah.
That means
no matter I leasehold or freehold.
Within this subset of properties there, if you just happen to be one of those that are within the one click, you'll have the potential to upsell lah.
Exactly. Because it may not be all the properties there. Right? But then people say, hey, how come this district, that guy can transact higher than me? This is the reason.
Which is precisely one of my meetings with one of our clients recently. They had asked me about suggestions, and I said, I really can't tell you specifically which district until we find that asset, and then I can tell you with this house whether it's a good buy and whether the parameters, is it within one click? Because Rama pointed out something which is correct, because not all houses are within that one click. So if we wipe out the whole district just because of that, right, then it wouldn't be a fair chance lah.
So I'm talking about individual units within that. It could not necessarily the whole district lah.
Okay, so anyway, this is just a fast snapshot of the year's transaction. Of course, in the previous episodes, we have already talked a little bit about like what our projections that of the volume that will end for the year. And Rama and I are both of the opinion that we will outperform 2024, which is not a bad thing. And if you are a supporter of your district and you got good points to share about it, and you find that yours should be in the top 10, right? You want to upsell your district, please comment and then please let us know what about it, and then maybe we can go your place, interview you or what. Then
we want to hear from you.
We want you to sell lah. You sell your place lah, right? So let us know, and if you like what I watched so far, do share and subscribe and turn on the notification button. And see you in our next episode.